All right. So next topic is nitrogen containing compounds. Nitrogen containing compounds. Okay. Now in nitrogen containing compounds, we have so many compounds, like we have amines, we have amide, and so many others. Okay. So let's start with amines. And in amines only you will find that I will discuss all the compounds, not just amines. I will discuss everything here. IUPAC nomenclature you already know. Now let's start with preparation of amine. How do we prepare the amine? Okay. First method is by reduction. By reduction of nitro compounds. By reduction of nitro compound. Generally, what happens if you have, in general, I'm telling you, if you have a nitrogen compound, you just reduce it, you always get amine. You always get amine. So, for example, let's say we have nitro. Nitro means, let's say we have RNO2. If you perform its reduction, you will get RNH2 directly. Okay. Now, how many reagent you can use for this purpose? You can use H2 oblique Ni oblique PD. Okay. Means hydrogenation. You can perform hydrogenation, or you can use metal oblique HCl. In general, we use SN oblique HCl or iron oblique HCl. Okay. Okay. Or if you want, you can use LiAlH4. This one will also do the job. LiLH4 is a reducing agent. It will give you H minus. NO2 will be converted to NH2. Or if you want, you can use, what do we say? Sodium, mercury along with alcohol. Okay. This also you can use. So there are so many methods. I'm not saying one or two. There are so many methods by which we can directly produce amine. Okay. First is reduction. Either by this, generally we use FeHCl or SnHCl. This method we generally use, or hydrogenation, as you know. Please note this. But yes, if you have PHNO2, PHNO2, and if you want to perform its reduction, here also you will get PHNH2. But this time you can use all above except LiLH4. Don't use LiLH4. LiLH4 will give you some different compound. Otherwise, you can use all others. Whatever is written on the top, you can use. You can use SnHCl, you can use FeHCl, whatever you want, you can use. And here only we will write one point. Fe oblique HCl is preferred over Sn oblique HCl as Fe reacts with HCl to produce FeCl2, which further which further get hydrolyzed to produce HCl. Therefore, we don't need HCl in large amount. Matlab, once you have used FeHCl, So Fe reacts with HCl to give you FeCl2, and that FeCl2 will undergo hydrolysis to produce HCl. So you don't require to, you don't need HCl in huge amount. Just use it in slight amount. It will create FeCl2. Again, it will give you HCl. Again, HCl will react with iron to give you FeCl2. Then it will get hydrolyzed. Again, you will get HCl. So you don't require too much amount of HCl. Okay. Second, ammonolysis of alkyl halide. Now, if you take any alkyl halide, for example, let's say we take CH3Cl, and if we treat it with ammonia, now what happens here? Nitrogen lone pair attacks here because here you have delta plus. So in the very beginning, you get this CH3, NH3 plus Cl minus. And if you heat it slightly, so HCl is removed, you get CH3NH2. Okay. This reaction we have already seen. This reaction we have already seen in alkyl halide. But if you don't stop here only, you treat it one more time. So what you will get? CH3, NH, this time again same reaction. One more CH3 will be attached plus HCl. If you don't stop here only, you again treat it with CH3Cl, you are going to get that CH3, N, CH3, CH3 plus HCl. And if you further treat it with CH3Cl, we get a salt. Do you remember this reaction? Do you remember this reaction? Yes. Please tell me, do you remember this reaction? No? Okay, fine. If NS3 is used in excess, suppose if you are using NS3 in excess, so you don't have that much CS3. You don't have that much CS3. So RNH2 is major. If Rx is used in excess, so R4NX is major. Else we get a mixture of 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree and quaternary salt of ammonia. If you are not using proper amount of NS3 and RX, so you get ample amount, you get a mixture of 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree and quaternary salt. So we don't prefer this method. Therefore, this method is not preferred because we don't want a method which is giving us so many amount of products, so many different products. We don't want such reaction. We want reaction which gives us one or two product at most. Okay. This reaction is also called exhaustive ammonolysis of Rx. We also call this reaction. This is second method. Third, reduction of cyanide. I told you, if you have any nitrogenous compound and if you perform its reduction, you get RNH2. Or, oh sorry, not RNH2. RCH2NH2. Carbon will not be lost. And pH CH2NH2. Carbon will not be lost. What can you use for H? You can use H2 oblique Ni, or you can use LiLH4, or you can use SNHCl, or if you want, you can use this also. NaHgHCl. Oh, sorry, C2H5OH. Whenever you use this reducing agent, reaction has a name. It is called Mendius reaction. Always. Next, fourth. You will feel like, sir, every reaction is same. You will feel like every reaction is same. Reduction of amide. How do we perform? What is amide? RCO NH2 or PHCO NH2. Without losing your carbon, you are going to get your product. Here, again, you can use H2 oblique Ni or LiLH4, or you can use this time B2H6 also. If you want, you can use B2H6 also, or NaHg, all same, same reagents. You get RCH2 NH2. Carbon will not be lost. Carbon will not be lost. Please note this. LiLH4 is always followed by water. We always put the water as well. This is fourth, reduction of amide. Similar method, yeah, boring. Fifth. Now this one is important. Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. This one is important. For 1 degree amine only. For 1 degree amine only. You can't go for 2 degree, 3 degree. Now, what happens here? I hope you remember this. This is what we call phthalic acid. We call it phthalic acid. If you heat it, it loses water and it becomes this. If you treat it with ammonia and heat it, it gives you this. This water is lost and ultimately you get this. I think we have done this much preparation already. This is what we called phthalimide. This is what we call phthalimide. Now what happens in phthalimide? Let me tell you. What we do, reaction starts from here, by the way. Our reaction starts from here. Firstly, we treat it with KOH. KOH means any base. Do we have acidic H here? Can you see the acidic H? Yes. Can you see acidic H? You will have to say yes or no. Can you see acidic H?
Yes, sir.
See, this H is acidic.
Yes.
This H is acidic. Why? Because if you remove here, you get minus here. If it is asked in exam, don't start from here. Don't start from here. Directly start from here only. So if you H remove this H, you will get minus H, and that this minus is resonance stabilized. So of course it will be called it is acidic H. Now what base does? Base just pulls this H off and it gives you something like this. Like this. Now what we do? We treat it with Rx. Can you get me the product here? What will happen? Yes. What will happen? Rx can be RCl, RBr, RI, whatever you want. What will happen? See, nitrogen is having minus on it. So it will attack on your R and X will leave. SN2 mechanism. So your product will be somewhat like this. Here R. And then since we are having basic medium, see basic medium we have. So we treat it with KOH aqueous. We treat it with QH aqueous. QH means OH minus plus water. I told you, in any organic compound, if carbon nitrogen is making bond, carbon and nitrogen making bond, and you are treating it with the nitrogen, you are treating with what? Sorry, hydrolysis. So bonds break like this. Carbon nitrogen bond is broken. Nitrogen get H, carbon get OH. I hope you remember. Nitrogen get H, oxygen carbon get OH. So what will be the product here? Just see. First of all, you will get something like this. C double bond O, C double bond O. Here O minus and here also O minus. Why we are getting O minus? Why we are not getting OH? Because medium is basic plus RNH2. This is your 1 degree amine. This method is called Gabriel Thalamide synthesis. I hope you have written. Okay. Get me the product of this reaction. Yes, please. Product. Or maybe they want to write this third one because medium is already a basic. So maybe they won't write this third one. You get me the product, please. And let me know once you have made it. Yes, please. What is the answer? Okay. You can write here this also. OH minus H2O. As you will feel you know what sir what is going on. Yes, please. Any answer? See, you used RX here. RX gave you RNH2. RX gave you RNH2. Can you tell me what is RX here? What is RX here? Yes, can you find any RX? No. Manish?
Sir,
Yes.
RX is there, sir.
RX is CH3, CH2, Cl this time, isn't it? See,
Yes, sir.
RX means alkyl halide. So product will be CH3, CH2, NH2 plus O minus here, O minus here, like this. Please note this. Chaliye. Let's move forward. I hope you have written. Now next is sequence wise it will be 6. Reduction of isocyanide. Now similar reaction it is also. If you have RNC or PHNC, whatever, you reduce it. This time you don't get 1 degree amine. Instead, you get this RNHCS3. It is 2 degree amine. Same reducing agents. You don't need any extra. H2 and H2PD, LiLH4, and what do we call it? Uh, Sodium mercury alcohol, SNHCl, etc., etc. With whatever reducing agent you want, you can use here. 7th, most important. Hoffman bromamide degradation. Now this is interesting reaction and it is also important. It is important also. It's not like it is not important. Let me tell you what is the reaction first of all. I hope you are understanding. Here bromide degradation is written. Degradation means if you are having if you are having this amide R C double bond O NH2, or you are having pH C double bond O NH2, and if you treat it with KOH and Br2, so the product that we get, it is RNH2. Surely we definitely get RNH2, or you can also get PHNH2 depending upon what you are using. Plus you get K2CO3, plus you get NABR. Sorry, NABR. Why I'm writing NABR? It will be KBR because we are not using NaOH, we are using KOH. KBR plus water. If you want to balance it, you can balance it in this way. It will be 4. It will be 2 KBR. It will be 2 H2O like this. Please note, then I will say the mechanism. Written? Now let's understand mechanism. Let me tell you, mechanism is not in our syllabus, but it will help you to understand some other reaction as well. As I said earlier, you are having amide. Why we calling it degradation? Now understand. You got amine, which is 1 degree, but 1 carbon less. Are you seeing it? In RCONH2 you have in RCONH2 you have R plus one carbon. In RNH2 you have just carbon up to R. So one carbon is lost in terms of K2CO3 or Na2CO3. Okay, let's see how this reaction happens. First of all, RCONH2 reacts with KOH. KOH means base. Let me write it as OH minus. So first of all, you get this RCONH minus plus H2O. Now you are using Br2 here. You are using Br2. This nitrogen negative polarize your Br2 and delta minus and delta plus is generated. Just like we generated in alkene. Similarly here delta minus and delta plus will be generated and this nitrogen will attack here and Br will leave. So eventually you are going to get this. All right. Plus Br minus. Don't worry about Br minus. These Br minus will combine with potassium to make it KBr. Again, base is still there. OH minus. Again pulling this H. R, CO, N minus Br. Now once we get this, let's look at the problem here. See, nitrogen is having one more lone pair. Bromine is having 3 lone pair. So bromine will be happy or bromine will be facing too much repulsion here. Can you tell me? Bromine will face repulsion here or not? Yes. Bromine will face repulsion here or not? Tell me fast. It is highly repelled. It is highly repelled. Why? Because nitrogen is applying here repulsion. And it is a leaving group also. Br is leaving group also. So at the very same time, your Br leaves. Br leaves. Now, once Br will be leaving, try to understand. Nitrogen will lose its octet. Nitrogen will lose its octet. Why? Because nitrogen already having 8 electron right now. But when Br will go, Br will take 2 electron. So nitrogen octet will be broken. In order to stop the breaking of octet of nitrogen, this R migrates to this N as R minus. What do we get here? Let's see. C double bond O. See what we are getting. C double bond O, single bond N, R, minus here, plus here. Are you getting this? Why nitrogen got minus? Because nothing changed for nitrogen. Nitrogen was already making one bond with Br. Now it is making with R. And this plus minus, they will make a bond and you'll get R, N, double bond C, double bond O. We call it alkyl isocyanate. Till now, 2 Br have been lost. 2 Br have been lost. And both the Br will make KBr. We call it alkyl isocyanate. Now, alkyl isocyanate can made by different methods also. Let me show you how. If you have this, and you treat it with NaNO2 HCl, NaNO2 HCl, what do we get? I told you NaNO2 HCl, what it does? It converts your what do we say, NH2 into N2 plus. Now I hope you understand this is your leaving group. Now what we do, we treat it with base, generally OH minus. OH minus will pull this H off. You get this RC double bond O, N minus, N2 plus. Now N2 departs and R migrates. Again, same process. R C double bond O. Sorry, R N double bond C double bond O. Same cheese. Similar. Let me show you some more. Let's say we have this RCOOH. RCOOH. You treat it with HN3. What HN3 is? It is acid. So oxygen lone pair will attack here. Same. You will see that everything is same. Nothing is different. OHH plus oxygen will leave. RC double bond O plus, and here this person will attack. Look at this. Now see. Okay, this is your N3 minus here. This is your N3 minus here. Just a second, I made wrong. This is N3 minus. All right. I hope it is clear. Now I hope you understand here. Again, you are having here leaving group. Again, you are having leaving group. So leaving group departs. Again, cyanide migration R N double bond C double bond O again. Again, you will get the same. Okay. So there are several methods of production of this alkyl isocyanate. Once it is formed, what do you have to do? Just treat it with OH minus H2O. Hydrolysis means. So nitrogen bonds will be broken, H will be given to nitrogen, OH will be given to carbon. H will be given to nitrogen, OH will be given to carbon. So product will be RNH2 plus, here see, you can see, what is this? H2CO3. H2CO3 is nothing but H2O plus CO2. Now this CO2 will combine with KOH to produce K2CO3. That's why 4 KOH are required here. Please note this entire mechanism. Let me know once you have written. So these are the preparation method of amine. This is how we prepare amine. This is how we prepare amine. Let's talk about properties. Number 1, physical properties. Physical properties. Number 1, first of all, number 1 लिखेगा MP and BP. So MP and BP are higher than alkyl halide, comma, corresponding alkane, comma, due to, and ether also. due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Means they have intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Bracket except 3 degree. 3 degree does not have hydrogen bonding. So that is why 1 degree amine is greater than 2 degree amine is greater than 3 degree amine. Why? What is the order of this? This is nothing but your order of MP and BP. It is order of MP and BP. Why MP and BP have this order? Because 1 degree can show hydrogen bonding, but it will show more because it has got more hydrogen. 2 degree will show less hydrogen bonding, so its boiling point will be slightly less. 3 degree does not show, so its boiling point will be least here. Okay, it will be least here. Please note this. I hope you have written. B. Solubility. So lower amine are soluble in water due to hydrogen bonding. Now what it does, when we put amine in water, they make hydrogen bonding with water. So when we make hydrogen bonding with water, so they are soluble now. So can you tell me what is the order of solubility? 1 degree amine, 2 degree amine, 3 degree amine. Which will be more? 1 degree, 2 degree or 3 degree?
1 degree is the most.
Yes. 1 degree will be more, 2 degree will be less, 3 degree will be least. 3 degree is almost insoluble. C. Basic strength. C is basic strength. Now, what if I tell you basic strength we have already discussed, but let me remind you. First of all, aliphatic amines are more basic than aromatic. Means aromatic amines are less basic. Why? Because of strong minus I of carbon, bracket में sp2, and lone pair of nitrogen are usually in resonance. So that is why aliphatic amines are more basic than aromatic. Okay, where in aromatic. So if somebody asks you, we have already discussed this question. Which one will be more basic, first or second? Please tell me. First one is aliphatic amine, second one is aromatic amine. In general, which one is more basic?
Second one, sir.
Oh, aliphatic is more basic or aromatic? First one is aliphatic, beta. Second one is aromatic.
First one.
Yes, first one is more. How? Let's see. See, nitrogen lone pair fixed, they are not moving here. And here also nitrogen lone pair are fixed, they are not moving. But this group, this carbon group is sp3 hybridized. So it will apply plus I effect. And here, this is sp2 hybridized. So it will apply minus I effect. Minus I will make your basicity less. Okay, it will reduce your basicity. That is why order is this. Clear? And also this could be asked you in your exams in general, in aqueous medium. Two degree amine is greater than 3 degree amine is greater than 1 degree amine is greater than ammonia. This is basic order. This is basic order. Means C2H5. We have already discussed this in GOC. C2H5 whole twice NH will be more basic than C2H5 whole thrice N, will be more basic than C2H5 NH2, and it will be more basic than ammonia. Except one. Except for this. CS3 whole twice NH is more basic than CS3NH2 is greater than CS3 whole thrice N greater than ammonia. In case of methylamine, sequence is changed. Here it is 2 degree greater than 1 degree greater than 3 degree greater than ammonia. But in above case, in all general cases, 2 degrees more basic than 3 degrees more basic than 1 degree is basic than ammonia. Now what might be the reason behind this? Reason for more basicity of 2 degree amine is, you can say, steric hindrance on nitrogen of 3 degree amine. 3 degree amine is more electron rich, no doubt. 3 degree amine is more electron rich, but it's, what do we say? Its nitrogen is quite hindered. 3 alkyl groups are there. So it is very difficult for H plus to reach to nitrogen. If nitrogen cannot accept H plus, so we don't say it is basic, because base is the substance which accepts H plus. If you are, due to hindrance only, if you are not able to attack, if you are not able to, what do we say, attract H plus on you, so you will not be called base. Even if you are having more electron density, doesn't matter. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Please note this fast. All right. This we have already discussed in GOC as well. Okay. And one more point I made you written in this chapter, ki amides are least basic, rather acidic in all nitrogen compounds. If you make a list of nitrogen compounds, so you will find that amides are least basic. Amines are least basic. Oh, sorry, amides are least basic. Whether it is aromatic or aliphatic or whatever it is, amides will be least basic here. Okay. This is already written in your GOC notes. Please refer those as well. Now, let's move to the alkylations, chemical properties. The first chemical property that you can write is alkylation. We have already done it twice now. We have already done it twice. How? RNH2 treating with R-X. Please draw the structure of A and B, C, D like that. Please tell me what is A, what is B, what is C. Yes, please. What will be A? Nitrogen lone pair will attack here. We have done this reaction, na? And HX will be subtracted from here. So it will be NHR R dash. B will be RN R dash R dash. C will be RN R dash R dash R dash plus X minus. Means it is 2 degree amine, it is 3 degree amine, it is 4 degree. Please note this. Next, second. Now, second one is important. Acylation. Can you complete this reaction? RNH2 reacting with R dash CO Cl. Here delta minus, here delta plus. Can you complete this reaction? Yes, please.
R NH R dash.
What? How reaction will
COR
be?
dash. COR.
See, nitrogen lone pair will attack here. Pi bond will be broken. You'll get this O minus Cl N H2 R, and here it will be plus. Then homecoming, remember, Cl will leave and Cl will pull this H. So ultimately R dash C double bond O NH R plus HCl. Okay. See, this is your substituted amide.
நாளைக்கு பைவா இருக்கும். Computer.
All right. Now in this reaction, we use some amount of pyridine. Why we use pyridine? Pyridine, it decomposes
இது வச்சு.
HCl. The HCl which is formed now, it can further react with amide. In order to stop HCl or decompose HCl, we use pyridine here. Not just this, you can perform this acylation from this reaction also. Remember what is this? Anhydride. I ask you to treat anhydride like this. Can you get me the product of this reaction? Here also we use pyridine. Can you draw the product? All right, Bhaiya. Product will be R dash C double bond O NHR plus R dash C double bond O OH. This will be the product. Exactly like the reaction that we did earlier. Exactly the same. No difference. Okay. Third. Yes, please. Next, it is very important. Carbyl amine reaction. Already taught you in alkyl halide. Already told you. How? First of all, if you have 1 degree amine, you treat it with chloroform in presence of base. Product is RNC, alkyl isocyanide. And it has very, very foul smell. Please note this. So it is a test for 1 degree amine. If you are having 1 degree amine and you treat it with CHCl3 and presence of base, so what do we get? We get RNC, which produces very foul smell. R can also be pH. Benzening will also give the same reaction. Okay, very important. Let's say we have this product, product. Yes. What is the product? Instead of NH2, you will get NC. That's it. Done. Isocyanide is formed. But remember, it is always in case of 1 degree amine. 2 degree, 3 degree, nothing such a smell. Okay. Fourth. Now this fourth we already know. Reaction with HNO2 or NaNO2HCl. Now if you have RNH2, you treat it with HNO2. If you want, you can keep temperature 0 to 5. It converts into Rn2 plus. Then N2 leaves and you are left with R plus. R plus eventually interact with water. So from where water is coming, it is just a solvent. So that water attacks here and ultimately you get ROH. Ultimately you get ROH plus N2 plus HCl. Instead of HNO2, you can use NaNO2 plus HCl also. Same reaction. But yes, if you are using PHNH2, see this is carbocation formed in first reaction. So carbocation can be rearranged also. Don't forget that. If you treat PHNH2 with HNO2 or NaN2HCl, but temperature is 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, you get PHN2 plus Cl minus diazonium salt. Remember? Okay, please complete this fast. Very, very important. Fifth, reaction with, now very important, Hinsberg reagent. Reaction with Hinsberg reagent. Now what is Hinsberg reagent? PH SO2 Cl. इसको हम लोग we call this Hinsberg reagent. Now how it reacts, let's see. Can you make the product of this reaction? Can you make the product of this reaction? Sulfur of PHSO2Cl will have delta plus on it, and nitrogen is having lone pair. How reaction will start? Can you tell me?
pH will attack.
What?
pH
pH what?
attack on NH
Huh?
and SO2 will be.
Okay, let's understand. Let's look at this reaction. Ki what is happening here? Nitrogen lone pair will attack here. As usual, they attack on delta plus. Pi bond will break. Once pi bond is broken, so we get O minus, here Cl, and here N, H, H.
அது எங்க இருக்கு இப்போ?
Now what will happen? Oxygen will try to come back. We call it homecoming. Now because of homecoming, Cl will leave. Remember? This is how we do it. Cl is a good leaving group, and it will pull the H also. So you get pH, S double bond O, N, H, and here R. Are you getting this? Now, if you treat it with, let's say, what do we call it? Any base. So do you have acidic H here? Let's say you have treated it with NaOH. Do you have acidic H here? Please check.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now this NaOH will pull this acidic H, and it will make a salt. It will make a salt like this. That means it will be soluble in base. Are you getting this? First of all, we treated with RNH2. RNH2 reacted with this benzene sulfonyl chloride, PHSO2Cl. Now, because of this reaction, we got some compound which is soluble in base. Now, can you perform the very similar reaction with RNHR? Can you tell me what will be the product of this reaction? HCl was removed here, by the way. Can you tell me the product of this reaction?
Again, lone pair will attack, sir.
Yes, correct. Again, I hope you understand HCl will be removed, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And pH, S, double bond O, N, R, R will be there, isn't it?
Yes.
Did you try to make like this only?
Yes, sir.
Like this. Now, do you have any acidic H here?
No, sir.
No. So if you treat it in base, so no reaction, isn't it? Means insoluble. It won't interact with base, so it will be insoluble. Okay. This is your 1 degree amine. This is your 2 degree amine. And if we treat this molecule with RNRR, let me tell you, no reaction. Why no reaction? Because nitrogen is not having H here. If nitrogen was having H, so I will remove R HCl and I will make the product. But here your nitrogen is not having any H. It is your 3 degree amine. It is your 3 degree amine. So this reaction can be distinguished, this reaction can be used to distinguish 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree amine directly. How? We take amine, we treat it with Hinsberg reagent, we get A, and then we add it in base, and we get B. If B is a clear solution, we say A is, sorry, amine is 1 degree. If B is containing a precipitate, yeah, B is not a clear solution, amine is 2 degree. If A is not formed, let's say A is not formed, amine is 3 degree. This is the reaction that we use to distinguish 1 degree amine from 2 degree and from 2 degree with 3 degree. Okay, please complete this fast. Okay, next heading that we will write, electrophilic aromatic substitution. This Hinsberg reagent was 5th, now 6th. Electrophilic aromatic substitution, EAS. Now let me tell you this NH2. This NH2 has very strong plus M, not just strong, very strong plus M. So if you treat it with, let's say, Br2 in presence of water, or maybe CS2, or maybe you can take CCl4, doesn't matter. You get a tri-substituted product like this. Very, you don't even require a Lewis acid here. No need for a Lewis acid. Directly, it is a white precipitate. 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. Instead of Br2, you could have used any X2. Doesn't matter. Okay. So high plus M. All right. Similarly, now this one is important. If you treat it with concentrated HNO3, if you treat it with concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4, it is nitration. It is important reaction. So you not only get orthopara, you not only get orthopara, let's see. You get some amount of this, some amount of this, and some amount of this also. You get some meta product also. Even if NH2 is plus M, but you get meta product also. And let me tell you, its percentage is quite high. It is around 2%. It is around 51%. It is around 47%. So meta product is quite high. Please note this. And this percentage is asked in JEE Advanced. You can write one line, ki meta product is formed due to, meta product is formed due to formation of, due to protonation of aniline in acidic medium. Now what happens in a highly acidic medium, your aniline gets protonated and aniline converts into this NH3 plus. Now this is having EWG nature, means meta directing. So some products are formed as per the meta directing nature of this group. That's why meta percentage is very high. That is why meta percentage is very high. Please note this. Similarly, if you treat it with concentrated H2SO4, so in the beginning, you get this salt. You get this salt here. Okay. Once you get this salt, but you heat it. You heat it. So because of heating, its water is lost and you get this. Okay. And further, it again converts into something like this. It converts into this. How it is happening? See, this is your acidic group and this is your basic group. So basic group accepts H plus from the acidic group. Okay, this is what we call zwitterion. Zwitterion means you can see positive, negative, but it is neutral. You can see positive, negative differently, but it is a neutral. We call it zwitterion. But second one is very important reaction. This one, very important. Last and final reaction for ES. If you treat it with RX along with ALX3, or you treat it with RCOCl along with ALX3, means Friedel-Crafts reaction. So it does not perform. It does not give Friedel-Crafts reaction. You can write this. Aniline doesn't give FCR. It does not give. Okay. As it acts as Lewis base and initiate the reaction. So it initiates the reaction in a very strange manner. If you remember the mechanism of Friedel-Crafts reaction, it is written in your notes also. Here nitrogen donates electron pairs to ALX3. Although it should be done by Rx. But instead of Rx, your nitrogen donates electron pair. Therefore, you get something like this. And no further reaction. Just this salt formation takes place. No further reaction. Since there is no further reaction, that is why reaction is ceased here. It does not proceed. Okay. Please note this. And today I will stop here only. Tomorrow this topic will be finished. Tomorrow this topic will be finished. So tomorrow I will take the class. Tomorrow I will take the